Hey guys, welcome back. Vincent Giallo here. Good to see you. I've got another thrift haul video. Got some classics, some of my all-time favorites in this pile. So let's get to it right away, guys. First off the top, No Man's Land. Charlie Sheen and who's that dude? D.B. Sweeney. Executive producers Ron Howard and Tony Gans. Directed by Peter Werner. No Man's Land, guys. I vaguely remember this one. Randy Quaid in this as well. 1987. What can we say about it? This is an old CVS tape. I guess I don't really remember it. Life in the Fast Lane can be dangerous and deadly. But cool tape, cool find. It's the original too. So kind of a nice one. The old Orion label. You guys remember Orion Home Video. Of course, Orion Pictures in the theater and stuff too. Definitely a cool find. So there's that one. No Man's Land, guys. We got quite a mixture here. The next one up, an Edge of the Sea thriller. Evil Has Many Faces. Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son. This was kind of a creepy watch. I remember seeing this in the theater. That's probably about 91-ish or so. 92 maybe. Macaulay Culkin is chillingly good at being bad in this haunting thriller. Yeah, it's kind of a creepy one, you know. Well done. I just always remember him throwing somebody off of a bridge or something in this thing. But yeah, quite a turn, you know, when you've got Home Alone and then you've got him in this. That's kind of interesting to see the two characters, actually. But there you go, guys. A copy of The Good Son. That's one I didn't think I'd find. And I kind of want to rewatch it, so I was pretty stoked to find it. Next one here, guys. Christine Lahti, Jeff Goldblum, and Alicia Silverstone. That's not Alicia, so it is. And Jeremy Sisto. Alfred Molina. Brett Leonard film, Hideaway. This is a good one. You know, I like these thrillers, and this one's pretty decent. It takes no hostages, it makes no compromises. Roger Ebert. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum's good in this. I don't know if he's really laying around with his shirt off like he is in Jurassic Park, but definitely a classy film. One that I will rewatch. This is a promo copy, not for sale or rent, but I always get a kick out of that when they put that on there. But anyway, this is a copy of Hideaway, guys. And next up, we have a classic, Reservoir Dogs. Didn't have this in the collection. Wasn't any huge panic to collect it, you know, find it. But I think it was like one of those ones where it was like 5 tapes for $5. So I'm like, man, I might as well just grab it. I don't have it. So, you know, it's sacrilege too. I probably don't even have this on Blu-ray or DVD, actually, but I've seen it so many times. But always a classic. Reservoir Dogs, guys. I'm sure a lot of you out there really enjoy this one. 4 perfect killers, 1 perfect crime. Now all they have to fear is each other. Yeah, it's well done. I was like Michael Madsen in that one, you know. I like him in pretty much anything. Copy of Species. This is my second copy of this. It'll Scare You Out of Your Skin. Natasha Henstridge. Directed by Roger Donaldson. I mean, what do you say? This movie's great. And I believe Madsen's in this one too, wasn't he? Yeah, Ben Kingsley, Michael Madsen, Alfred Molina, Forrest Whitaker. Oh yeah, and Mark Helgenberger from CSI. This is a good one. It was just something kind of different at the time, you know. It was about 1995, I think. Just kind of a different story, and yeah, you know, man cannot resist her, mankind may not survive her. Always liked it. And the sequel, I don't know if I really liked it that much, but this one's decent. Oh, now here's one I really, really like. Kevin Bacon, Gary Oldman, and Christian Slater in Murder in the First. The Trial That Brought Down Alcatraz. Always a classic. The scenes of Kevin Bacon, I'm not a gigantic Kevin Bacon fan, but the scenes of him in the jail, you know, in the hole and all this stuff, he did a really, really good job at this. This is a really good performance of his. I'm excited to rewatch this one. And Christian Slater is the lawyer, I believe. Yeah, the attorney, Christian Slater. Yeah, it's a good one. If you can find this one, it's worth going back and watching. It's a decent film. You know, kind of ends on a down note too, I believe. I like that one. Kurt Russell in Breakdown. It Could Happen to You. High octane thriller. This one's good. I really like it a lot. There's a few little parts of the movie that I feel like didn't quite, I don't know, there was a few little down points for me in this one. It wasn't like perfect all the way through like some of these thrillers can be. But yeah, it was well done. And Definitely worth watching if you guys haven't seen it. The old Dino De Laurentiis flick. And Spelling Films. Breakdown. It could happen to you guys. Check it out. Who was that in there? J.T. Walsh. Kathleen Kinlan. That's right. Yeah, that's a good one. This one here, I think this is another one I found before. Kevin Spacey, John Cusack. Midnight in the Good of Garden and Evil, Clint Eastwood classic. And I'll say what you will about Kevin Spacey, but this movie is fantastic. And John Cusack in this thing is really good. I was lucky enough to go down to Savannah and go around some of these, like the houses that they use for these, and like the original story that this is based on. Like some of those people still live in those same mansions, and you can do tours of them and stuff. So it's really, really cool. Of course, Savannah is just a beautiful place in general, but this was really cool to kind of go down there and see this and get a copy of the book autographed by the author and stuff who wrote the story and things like that. Definitely cool. And a good one. A mystery laced with class and sass. Clint Eastwood's direction will make your day. Okay, that's pretty sad. Gene Shalit. Is that guy still around? But yeah, a good film nonetheless. And if you ever get a chance to go down there and kind of check out all these sort of like the real history of this, like I said, those mansions, and go through them. Really, really cool. Definitely something worth doing. One of my all-time favorites, guys. I finally found it. John Cusack again. Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet in Identity. I really like this film a lot. I got the Blu-ray, I got the DVD. Just a solid thriller from beginning to end for me. Really, really enjoy this one. And the story, it's really, really well done. It always just, for me, is one of the all-time greats, in that sort of period of time. There's new stuff coming out all the time, thrillers and stuff, but this one always sort of strikes a chord with me and just kind of always is one of the best ones out there in my mind. Let me know if you guys have seen this one. If you haven't, you should definitely check it out. Identity. It's worth picking up the Blu-ray. Definitely a good one. Here's one here. Nancy Allen and Vanity. Witness, victim, or killer. She couldn't remember. She can't forget. Memories of Murder. Directed by Robert Lewis. I have not seen this. Imagine waking up in a stranger's life. Desperately confused, Jennifer is tormented by a memory loss. Her bewilderment turns into horror and panic when a killer comes out of her shadowy past. Why is this scheming chameleon, Vanity, stalking her, hell-bent on revenge? This is my kind of picture, guys. Vanity, 1990, Nancy Allen. Man, I might watch this tonight. Real-time video. What the heck is that? I don't know. Awesome sticker on there. This is a Prism tape. They changed the label there a bit. But, man, that was a cool find. I mean, I don't even care what these movies are about. You just see the cover. I'm getting it. Now, two of my all-time favorites, and we've talked about this before. True Romance. Now, when I see this, I have this as my second or third copy. When I see it, I pick it up. I love this movie so much. I've got various DVD, versions of this, Blu-ray, and the original one-sheet posters and stuff. Just really, really classic stuff. I really love True Romance a lot. Saw this in the theater so many times. I mean, what can you say? Just a great find, great movie. It's just a powerhouse. I love it. And the only thing to me that's on that level is my all-time favorite, and it's David Lynch's Wild at Heart. Even if you're not a huge David Lynch fan, this film is worth checking out. It's not overly, it's a little quirky, but it's more, linear in story than, say, a lot of his other stuff is jumping all around and kind of weird stuff going on, which I enjoy. I like David Lynch a lot. But this is my all-time favorite flick. Saw this, and I still have my movie ticket stub from this in the theater, actually, from 1990. I got in underage. I guess I looked a little older than than I truly was to get in to see this, because this was NC-17 at the time, I believe. Yeah, definitely a good one. If you're not a Lynch fan, it's definitely worth checking out. It's just one of the all-time great films. Really cool story, and just, if you like those sort of cross-country crime, like road movies, pictures with, like, just sort of fugitive romance sort of thing, if you will. Nothing better in my mind. I really love this one a lot. So anyway, there's my copy of that. This is an EP version, this one. So that's okay. I've got the original as well. I can't remember who put that one out, but Media put it out. But this one here, I'll take it. Definitely a good one. Couple more. Jeepers Creepers. Previously viewed. Previously viewed in shrink wrap. Take it. I thought I had a copy of this, but I don't. Yeah, I do. I did have another copy of it. Damn. Oh well. There we go. Jeepers Creepers. Well, not a bad one. This is better than the sequel. I'm not a huge fan, but yeah, definitely a cool one. A different kind of story. I really kind of like that part about it. And then I found this really cool clamshell, Warner Brothers clamshell, of Interview with the Vampire guys. Wicked fun. It casts a seductive spell, says somebody from USA Today. It's a good one. I saw this in the theater, like a midnight showing way back when. But I kind of like this clamshell, and I don't have it on tape, so it's kind of like the Anchor Bay clamshells and stuff, like I show sometimes. And I'll go through. I got a whole ton of these Anchor Bay. Oh, shoot. There goes the New York Ripper. He's down. New York Ripper and stuff like that. I Spit on Your Grave, Zombie, Evil Dead 2, Blade in the Dark. A lot of the Giallo films that I really, really enjoy. Torso and stuff like that. Yeah. And I've got Casablanca and stuff like that down there too. Nosferatu, but definitely a cool one. This is a good flick. So I'm pretty excited to put that one in. And last but not least, guys, HGV EP version of House. Love House. Love House 4 for some reason. But we'll get into that another time. But like House 2, yeah. House 3, kind of liked House 4. Sean Cunningham, of course, of Friday the 13th fame. Just a nice, clean copy of House to find there. I do have this back there as well somewhere. And I think most of I don't have House 2, but I have the other ones. 3 and 4. A good flick, though. A really, really fun time. Definitely worth checking out. But that's what I've got for you guys today. Please hit the notification bell, guys. Subscribe so you know when the next videos are coming out. We'll do VHS Thrift Haul, reviews, horror review, movie reviews, Blu-ray collection, DVD collection updates, all kinds of stuff like that. Leave some comments below if you've seen any of these, or have any comments on any of these below, guys. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you guys on the next one. Take care.